This is lesson 8.2, Blocks in a Bag Experiment, a parent help video for grade 3 everyday math. We have one new vocabulary word for this lesson, and that is random draw. And a random draw is where all things have the same chance of being selected. And in this case, draw is going to mean to pick. So like if I pick something out of a bag, all right? In this case, a bag that we can't see into. Now, we can actually see into it because I'm doing a demonstration. But in real life, this would be like a paper bag or something that we couldn't see into. Okay? So, and the word draw here is draw like to pick out. Okay? Not draw like draw a picture. Sometimes we see draw to draw a picture, but in this case it's draw to pick out. And in a random draw, all the things that we're drawing from have the same chance of being selected. In today's lesson, we want kids to be able to describe the results of a random draw experiment using basic probability terms. So we want kids to say there's an equal chance of being able to pull out a purple block as there is to pull out a pink block. We want kids to make predictions from the results of a random draw experiment. Okay, so if we want kids to make a prediction based on what they know about how many blocks are in the bag. So if kids know that there are an equal number of each block, we want them to be able to predict that they'll have an equal chance of pulling them one of the blocks out. But we also want kids to make the prediction. So I think that we're going to pull out a purple block, or I think we're going to pull out a pink block. And then we want kids to be able to test those predictions using manipulatives. And the other thing too is what we start to do is we'll say we want to have twice the number of one color over another. Okay, and then kids have to say, well, now there's a more likely chance I'll pull out a purple one than I would pull out a pink one. Okay, there's a less likely chance to pull out a pink one than there is a purple one. All right, that's what we want kids to be able to use, that language, and to be able to think, well, okay, I think I should choose that we would probably pull out a purple one because there's more chance of pulling out a purple one in this case because there are more purple blocks in the bag. All right, so that's basically what we're working with the blocks in the bag experiment. Kids will get to do a little bit of practicing with this today, and it's kind of a fun lesson. So as far as how you can help with this at home, you can ask kids about the probability of different things. You know, what do you think is more likely we could do this experiment actually? And just put two different colors of things in a bag and ask what do you think is more likely based on how many they put in. And any other time that you have a chance to ask kids about probability, you know, what do you think is more likely, this or that? Just that kind of conversation is great to help kids understand what things are more likely or less likely to happen based on the information that we have here. So this is lesson 8.2, the blocks in the bag experiment, and this is how you can help your kiddos at home.